Hey guys, what's going on? Superbro here, and today I'm going to be going over some defender options for Supercoach 2020 AFL. Alright, let's get into it. So, obviously, we got big Jakey Lloyd. I like Jakey Lloyd a lot. He's a good player, but 591k is way too expensive for me for a defender. He does have a big ceiling, but personally, I'm just not going to go him this year, as he's going to be sharing like a role with that Jordan Dawson guy, and you've also got Dane Rampy on the team. So I probably wouldn't get Jake Lloyd, but who knows? He's still a good Supercoach player. But yeah, he's just too expensive for me. Basher Hooley, 571k. I reckon that's still a bit pricey for me. He does pump out some big scores for a defender, but yeah, he only started playing good until the second half of the season from last year. So I don't know with him. Maybe if he drops down in price, I might consider him. But yeah, they've got no Alex Rance to worry about this year, so he might be a good option. Shannon Hearn, 562k. Last year I started him, which was very lucky of me, but now it just seems like he's just too old and slow and just isn't going to go higher than that, I don't reckon. He can pump out some big scores, but I just don't think that this year he's going to be that good. Yeah, I'm not sure about him. Zach Williams, 551k. He's a very interesting player in my opinion. I think this is like one of his first pre-seasons as well, and it looks pretty good. He does have an average of 101, which is pretty good. And he does like to play a bit of midfield sometimes, but I just don't see him sliding into the midfield. But even when he's not in the midfield, he still racks up massive scores of like 100 plus. So it's very interesting to me. I'm not sure if I'm going to start him. Hopefully he goes down in price. But yeah, I don't. He's one you'd think about having. Caleb Daniel, this guy as well. I think this guy's a good Supercoach player actually. I'm really starting to consider Caleb Daniel as a defender, but for me, I think he's just a little bit expensive. So I probably won't start with him, but I'm not sure at the moment. I'm really considering it. But yeah, he scores really well. He's got an average of 99, which is great. Tom Stewart, 533k. For me, I just think that he doesn't really go past 110. But he's very consistent. Average between like 88 to like 110, obviously. But I just don't think I'm going to go with him. I probably won't even pick him all year, to be honest. I wouldn't go with Tom Stewart, to be honest. Dane Rampy. Now, this guy, he does have a pretty big ceiling some games. But yeah, he's also in the team with Jake Lloyd as well. So Jake Lloyd's probably going to go better than him anyway. But yeah, I probably wouldn't go with Dane Rampy. But he's pretty good. He has an average of 97, which is something to consider if you're thinking about starting him, but I probably wouldn't start him. Might be someone I pick up along the way. Rory Laird, this guy, I reckon you'd want to start. He's a very consistent player. He's playing for Adelaide. There's not many like good players at Adelaide anymore. All the players have left, or mainly all the older blokes. Yeah, so I'd consider him. Gives you like 100 every week. Very reliable player. He's a bit like Tom Stewart, but I'm not sure about his ceiling. But yeah, I'd probably pick him. He's at a cheap price as well. Yeah, Dan Houston. This guy is very interesting because I'm pretty sure he's going to be playing midfield this year for Port. So, and he's at a good price actually. 484k. I mean, yeah. So I'd definitely consider him. He's probably going to be a lock actually. Well, not a lock. Well, I'm just not sure at the moment. I'd probably start him, But yeah, I like the team that I've got at the moment. But yeah, I'd definitely look out for this guy. Consider starting him. Shane Edwards. This guy's a bit of a weird pick, but he's a defensive mid as well. I probably wouldn't go with him, but he plays midfield, and he does have a high ceiling. Some games, like I think last year he pumped out a 150 or something, which is pretty good, but I don't know how consistent he'll be. Wayne Miller, this guy's pretty good as well. He has a good average, I think. He can pump out hundreds, plays some mid-time, pretty good. But I probably just wouldn't pick him. You've got better options at that point. Daniel Howie, I'm not sure about this guy, but I'm not sure if he's good or not. Someone's going to have to comment below. I probably missed this guy. Better options. Nathan Jones, probably wouldn't even pick him at all. Don't know why he's here. He's just an option. Paul Ahern is someone that is very interesting to me. I feel like this guy can produce 80 plus this year, and he's a very young player. If he plays in the midfield, he'll go off, but I don't see him going into the midfield. But yeah, he's an interesting price, and I'm considering him, but I don't think he'll be in my team. And we got some other options, like Daniel Rich, Nick Newman. Daniel Rich, I'd probably pick him actually. He's very reliable. Sorry. Very reliable. He's a bit like Rory Laird in a way, and Tom Stewart. But yeah, I'd probably pick him now that Luke Hodge isn't there, so he probably is going to get more points. Nick Newman, I probably wouldn't pick him because Sam Doherty's back now, and he's at a very good price. I think he's about 400 and what is he for? 436. Yeah. Sam Doherty is an absolute lock in my opinion. He used to be the best defender before he got injured, so I'd definitely pick him if you haven't got him in your mind already. Some other options we'll go over is Luke Ryan. Now, don't know if I like Luke Ryan. He's at a good price, but yeah, he's just come off a massive injury at the end of last year, so I don't know if you can trust him or not. He's a decent price, probably a bit expensive. James Sicily. I reckon this guy, you've got to pick James Sicily. He's at 509k, which is unbelievable. 93 average. Just a couple games forward messed up his average. But yeah, he's just a very good Supercoach player, and he's very consistent. I'd pick him over Tom Stewart and Daniel Rich probably, and Rampy and that. And we've also got Christian Salem's also an interesting option, but I don't know if I'll pick him now that Melbourne has Stephen May and Jake Lever. But I don't know how they go on Supercoach, but yeah, I just probably wouldn't pick him. 90 average is pretty good, reasonable price, but I'd probably prefer to have Dan Houston over Christian Salem. But yeah, Jack Crisp is also another interesting option. He does pump out the occasional 100 every now and then, but I just don't know if I'd want him in my team. Jordan Dawson's another interesting option, but he'll be sharing points with Jake Lloyd, so just don't know about him. I probably wouldn't go with any of these people. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button and subscribe for more content. Thanks so much for watching. See you guys.